So I'm here at Country Girl Restaurant on Hespeler Road, and I guess the abuse to the car doesn't stop, because on the way here I seen it at last minute, but sticking out of the side of a snowbank on the side of the road there's like this heavy piece of wire, and as I went past it, it was too late to turn into the other lane, anything like that. It would have been too dangerous. And it just whacked the side of my car. So that's awesome. I just went out and looked. I didn't really see any scratches. Only one little tiny one near the rear wheel. But it just doesn't stop. But anyways, I'm here at Country Girl Restaurant and it's absolutely packed. I wasn't going to say anything about this, but it really is my own choice. What the hell are you staring at, buddy? I'm not vaccinated by choice. You can say what you want. It's just my choice. There's a whole whack of people waiting to get in there. And I'm just going in there to pick up food. So, yeah. But there's nowhere to park up front. Whatever, I can walk. But yeah, the abuse does not stop. And I was thinking about actually going to a craft store today. I wish you guys could actually see. I was thinking about going to a craft store today and picking up a little bits of fur or whatever, you know, to stick on my microphone there so the wind doesn't really mess around with the video. But got my coffee, got my Gatorade. Now it's time to go get my food. So, yeah, let's go. I guess I just shut off the car. It'd be great to shut off the car when it's $1.59. But I gotta get this stupid mask on, so I'll see you in a bit. Well, that was pretty cool. Standing outside waiting in line and all that. Turns out I didn't have to be waiting in that line, considering I was just getting takeout. So, waited out there for no reason. But I eventually got in. They were very nice to me and all that kind of stuff. And cool part is I guess the person in line in front of me the whole time didn't even realize, but I ended up talking to him. He was the previous owner of this car. I remembered him. Couldn't really tell because he had his mask on. Oh, I'm so sick of the cold. My glasses always fog up. What was I gonna say? I didn't quite recognize him at first because he had his mask on, but I seen his jacket said Water Street Auto, which is the shop that he owns. And yeah, if you're ever in downtown Galt and need work done on your car, go to Water Street Auto. That's where I should have went in the first place to get my brake caliper done, but that's a different story. And yeah, he's a really nice guy. He asked me if I still have the car. I'm like, oh, of course. I should have told him about the YouTube series. I didn't tell him about the YouTube series. God. But when I bought the car, it had 304,000 kilometers, and I told him that it now has 318,000 kilometers, and he laughed. He's like, as long as it's treating you good and all that. I'm like, oh, I love this car. It's awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my stuff, and then I'll get back to you. Maybe we'll do something else today. Oh, so I got Queens of the Stone Age playing in the background. I should probably pause it before anything. Trying to listen to one of their whole albums. Can't do that though, obviously. I'm gonna film a video. So those people on that stupid app TikTok can play music. Why can't us YouTubers do it as well? I found this fantastic deal. I'm not gonna say where, I'm not gonna say where it is, what it is. Well, I'm gonna say what it is, but not gonna tell you what platform I seen it on, because even though nobody will. I don't need somebody else going and scooping it up. But I'm always on this certain platform looking for, just looking at cameras, stuff like that, you know. I'm always looking. I came across the Sony 4K Handycam, which is around a $1,300 camera. And I came across one. I mean, I wouldn't mind having one of those. Even if I do miss out on it, maybe, I don't know, a deal like that will come up again one day. But, I mean, the camera I have right now is perfectly fine. I always want more, even though I don't need more. Like that professional grade camera that I showed in one of my first videos, I don't need that. I just want it. There's a huge difference between wanting and needing something. And there's a lot of stuff that I can't afford that I want. Just, well, like everybody else. I don't know, I'm really mulling over it. That's a very good deal. Like Reggie said he'd go half and half with me on a camera, a good one. He doesn't think mine's that good, because his iPhone is better. His iPhone is also newer than my camera. But, said he'd go half and half on a camera like that. But he can't right now. So, who knows how long this camera will actually be up on said platform. It was listed 2 weeks ago. But I really want it. I want it something fierce. So, Tim Hortons, instead of, you know, changing their lids back to the way they used to be, you know, we're just going to change their color. They still leak like crazy. I can't stand these lids. It's like you're drinking out of a sippy cup. You gotta suck it out. But I don't know what else to do today. It's starting to snow out a bit. I don't like that. Jeez. Almost lost you guys. Thinking I might go to the res and get some gas for this week. Because I'm sorry, $1.59 in town, that's ridiculous. Why am I even sorry about that? There's nothing to be sorry about. It's actually absolutely ridiculous. Out on the res right now, probably pay $1.20 something with the gas card that my granny has. So that's always nice. I don't really want to put, you know, $10 in my tank and then 2 days later I'm coming back and I'm putting 10 more bucks in my tank or 20 more bucks in my tank, because that doesn't last long. If I fill the car up, it'll last me like 2.5, well, not 2.5 weeks, but holy Jesus. It'll last me a week and a half. Because when I fill this car right up to the top, the gas mileage is great. But once it starts to get below half a tank, quarter tank, that's when it just like starts dropping significantly. But right now we're going to Hespeler just for the hell of it, because I want to check on what they're doing with that old factory. There's a guy that I got in touch with on Facebook. He seen my video that I filmed of the inside of that place. And he was asking me about how he could get in there and take pictures, because he takes pictures of abandoned places. And I told him that if I were to run into anybody, that I would see what I could do. But I haven't been able to run into anybody yet, so. And he got back to me again, and I suggested to him that he emails them. And then he got back to me the other day there. He said, oh, after a week, and he got no reply. So it kind of sucks, because honestly I'd like to see those pictures that he's going to take in there. So I'm going to get a hold of the guy that I know, like the property manager. Yeah, I think that's what he is. I'm going to get a hold of him, shoot him a text at least. I'm going to see if I can help this guy out. His name's Connor Allen. He does pretty good pictures. Check him out on Facebook. Well, I guess since we're in Hespeler, you can always stop at Len's Mill Store. That's if they're open on Sundays. That way I can go and get some fur or something like that to put over the microphone. And with that 4K camera, instead of the microphone, the holes being underneath the actual lens like it is on this one, the microphone's on top of the camera, which makes it a lot easier to make a wind muffler for it. If I want to do outside videos, and that's something I'm gonna have to look into doing and fixing and modifying and all that fun stuff. So sorry, when you're watching a video and it's just all through the background, it's just, you don't really want to watch it. It's bad enough 5 videos are too long. The video I put out last night was originally an hour and 23 minutes long. I cut it all back and 30 minutes long now. So I could be releasing the whole hour-long footage. Consider yourself lucky. So I guess I should consider myself lucky, because you guys are the ones watching it and giving me views. Man, I miss driving down this way every day. A lot better than what I have to do now. Gas cheaper here in Hespeler? I think so. Yep. $1.59 over by my house to $1.56 here. It's not bad. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but not that bad. Look at that. At least that did not happen to my mirror. That sucks. That's why I don't like parking on the road. Because if that happens to you, nobody's leaving a note. Nobody's even stopping. They're just gonna act like nothing happened. I mean, at least I could still see out my mirror. Oh, theirs was gone. It was gone, John. It was gone. Wonder if I'm ever gonna run into these guys over here on a Saturday or Sunday. I'd like to see the guys that I used to work around. It's only 10 after 12. Somebody might be around. But normally on Saturday nights I like to put the beers away. Last night I didn't do that, which is very odd. But I didn't. I edited videos, watched some videos, and then I went to bed. I didn't drink at all. But like I always say, it was kind of nice being up early. Like anything's being done here. We could always go see if Paul's here. I need to get something for the dashboard to put my camera on. I don't really want to get caught holding on to it. I mean, it's better than texting and driving, which a lot of people do. Which is just stupid. Nope, nobody's there. Nobody's there. Whatever. Somebody's got the boiler going at the old place though. Maybe we'll go drive around back and see if Oliver's back there. I can't believe that bin is still there, that green one. That was what we had to dump our garbage in when we were moving. That thing's... They're still paying for that. That's funny. That is funny. Now I just gotta find somebody's driveway to turn around in so we can go back down. Unless I just turn on Fisher Mills. As much as I hate driving my car back behind there, it's worth it, you know, to see if anybody is back there. Run into somebody. Wish I had a pair of ice skates. Go out and skate on those public rinks. Pretty fun. Even though it's still pretty cold out today. But when you have size 13 feet, it's pretty hard to find stuff that fits you. That's why more often than not, I'll just wear work boots instead of regular shoes. Because any shoes that come in size 13, it's just, they look like something that Grandpa would buy. And I'm sorry, I'm not wearing that. These bumps are just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, I see Kevin's van. This might be good. Haven't seen old Kevin in a while. He was the guy I was actually talking about the other day. When I was talking about crackheads and everything back here stealing scrap. He's the one that got in the excavator and smushed all the scrap metal down so the crackheads couldn't get back in. Holy, check this out. Look at that. Wow. Oh, am I gonna get stuck? Pretty deep water there. I don't know, I kind of want to go knock on the boiler room door. Let's go for a walk. Nothing but ice back here. we're in luck. Oh well. Gave a little knock on the boiler room door, but I heard the gas going, so I don't think anybody's back there actually stoking the fire. Oh, I don't want to put you in manual mode. But his van's here, so he's here somewhere. Uh-oh. What's really going on?
Hey, stranger.
Figured I'd stop by. I seen the fucking smoke coming out of the boiler. What are you guys doing?
Hanging some racking for KR3.
Yeah?
Fucking after you left, finally I was like, right on, I'm driving your old forklift up and down through
How was it?
those crates of wood, right? Took
Yeah.
me the first drive to get used to the accelerator a little bit.
Yeah.
How you liking it down there?
Let me jump out.
Just me, the back tire a little low.
Probably.
Have you always had this car or you just get it?
I had this since last year. Oh yeah, that's no surprise.
So, yeah, I've been going in, well, dumping the barrels at fucking big skate rink in front of your old dog doors.
There was a guy that was getting a hold of me. He wants to get in there and take some pictures. I told him to email New Hope Properties, and I guess nobody's answered him. So.
Oh, well, I know it's running out for April 1st.
Is it?
Yeah, they locked it this time.
Oh yeah.
A couple weeks ago we come in here and Kevin opens it up.
This fucking guy got me in.
Any cold in there?
Probably not.
That's pretty cold. Oh, the ash is going to be cleaned out. Shut the water off in the back. I guess I should turn it back on. We go check the water.
This creepy old room.
Nice little camera.
Yeah, I was actually looking at one. There's 4K. This one's only HD.
Oh, looks good though.
Oh yeah, it's a good camera. But I was looking at one because they're originally $1,300. I found one on. I'm not gonna mention it on the video, but $600 for a $1,300 camera. Not bad.
Less than half price. Water dripping over here now too.
Fuck.
Little drips like this isn't too bad, but
Yeah, the guys that work there, they don't miss this place.
Kevin with that switch, it was on manual. But Oliver told me to keep it on auto.
It's cold over in here.
Not, it's usually, I think they got the heat turned on in the evening because it's usually cold.
Yeah, I've been back
As soon as I
here.
get to this point, Monday to Friday, I put my fucking mask on and all the workers in here. They got all kinds, they got this nice little people on in here now. Apparently
yeah.
their boyfriend's in here too, working with them.
Oh boy.
No. No, when I went back to the boiler, the water was overflowing and it was on manual. Oliver told me to keep it on auto. I shut it off.
You shouldn't have back there. Find him back there, beat him.
Well, I shut it off for a while, but I just turned it back on. Alright, well, I'll go lock that door back there.
Good, my car didn't get towed.